Stems was born out of the dreams of South African stone fruit growers that wanted to differentiate themselves as very important players in the international market. What we really try and do is to be the extension of our growers, and that's basically where the name Stems comes from. When we've established this company in 2011, we formed basically a commercial as well as a production company. Through a very careful selection, we've identified certain production areas and dynamic growers that does not only deliver on the eating quality and the taste, but also on shelf life. Our clients like Spinneys want to know where the product is coming from, and that's one of the reasons why we work with a very small dedicated grower base. We've got in the Stems group a total of 25 growers. The strategy is to focus on quality rather than quantity. Stems got a very special relationship with our growers, and we took a very clear decision that we want to empower our growers.
My sister and I are fourth generation farmers in this valley. My family's been in the area since the 1700s. My father sent me on a trip to France to go and learn more about the industry. And once I started working in the French industry and with new varieties and understanding what new genetics, what it can mean for an industry, and then that's actually my interest. The bug bit me, and then since then it's been amazing to be part of an agricultural business in this area. Sister and I bought the business from my parents about 2 years ago, and now we're 50-50 partners. I'm privileged to have a woman with me in business. We farm about 300 hectares in this area. We're stone fruit growers and we enjoy doing that. Sustainability is a really important thing to the Stems group, and from a few years ago we've started changing the way we farm. How much more can you do in a smaller space? And I think that's the challenge to the rest of the world as well, is the more we can do in a smaller space, the more sustainable we're going to. If you talk sustainability, it's a 3 to 4 pillar approach. It's not just nature, although the nature part is very important. If we don't have social harmony in our area, we will not be sustainable in the long term.
I love working with the land, with plants, to see the developments in that. Everything comes out of agriculture in society. So the farm that we're looking at is Lavier Stone Fruit. The land is owned by Raymond and Mary Koopstad, and then the operational company is called Lavier Stone Fruit, which is the partnership between me and Peter and his sister. And the operational side, it's about 20.5 hectares of nectarines. And through this partnership and through this access to the latest varieties, the latest technology, the latest innovation, the research that has went into this. So that is very amazing for us, and we appreciate that so much as new growers. Now we've got access to the best in the industry.
Most of the varieties planted on this farm are the newest in the world and have come through Stems' evaluation program. They've been trialed for at least 5 years before we plant them. It's more sustainable for farmers to farm with varieties that do really, really well. And new varieties are like racehorses, so they bred very fine, so they only work in certain areas. So you must be sure before you plant it. Stems there is leading the way, the stone fruit industry in South Africa, when it comes to having a trial block in every area and managing the varieties as if they were going to be commercially farmed already.
Boreal, we're extremely excited about it because it is one of our new varieties that's been identified out of our experimental blocks. And we're extremely proud to say that we're going to be the first people out of South Africa that's going to export this variety. And surely Spinneys will definitely be one of those retailers that will very soon have this variety on their shelves.
Boreal is really good tasting. It's white flesh. I think it's something that will fit in very well in a premium market like Spinneys. Boreal is part of PSB's group. It's a French company. We also grow Spanish varieties. We grow Californian varieties because those varieties specifically work well in this area. We really, really believe in same-day packing. We have extra infrastructure in our business to be able to pack every fruit on the same day it's picked. Because we want to be a producer for the premier clients, we want to assure shelf life for our premier like Spinneys. And we know a place like Dubai is a very hot place. Shelf life is not the easiest thing. What we have in the series area, we 4 businesses that all consolidate our packed fruit at one depot. and that helps us to fill containers faster, to be able to get it out of South Africa faster, because the journey is between 14 and 22 days.
Stem's brand, belongs to our growers, and the advantage of that is that our growers take responsibility for what they put into their Stem's boxes. They're very proud of their own brand. We're very, very proud to say we've got extremely great innovation within our group. With experimental blocks, we've managed to secure some of the best varieties. We've planted with the right growers in the right areas. It's very excited and positive about stone fruit in South Africa. And with our long-standing relationship with retailers like Spinneys, we do get the opportunity to showcase all these new and better eating varieties. We feel really privileged to be associated with a retailer like Spinneys.